What is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixbutters here, and welcome back to Paranormasight. When we left off, the killer, he called us, and he threatened us.
Oh, he called, all right.
And also, there was the girl's successful getaway and all that stuff, and then we went over here, and we found that girl that was always with the guy at the bridge, and she's here to bring back a fucking artist from
that's
Mexico of all
right.
places.
That crazy chick.
But we're moving into the daytime now, into the morning. And we're going to go ahead and follow along with our police cops as they sort things out. So, Hajime Yoshimi's death, Nejima's threat of mass murder, the problems just pile up, putting the detective's goal of collecting all the curse stones in jeopardy. Tsutsumi leaves Ario to handle the investigation while he catches a quick break. Well, let's go. Oh yeah, and the fact that the killer said you have until dusk to cave to his demands before he completely destroys the entire town and murders everyone.
Well, this is a familiar location.
Yeah.
Sorry for the wait, boss. We managed to gather some information.
Took you long enough.
Hey.
Look around a little bit. It's daytime now. Don't really get a look at it daytime.
Forensics has finished their investigation and the body's been carried away. That said, we are still closing the park to the public, at least for the time being. This place was really giving me the creeps last night, but it looks pretty normal now with the sun out.
It does look normal, doesn't it?
You can't have your own thoughts, by the way.
I never have I, kid?
Well, see, there's one, though.
He's been up all night gathering information. Must be nice to be young and have that kind of energy. But I'm glad to have him on my side. It gave me a chance to rest up.
You got a long rest. I did not.
I'm gonna think. We've got ourselves quite the mess. Strange deaths popping up all over the place that may or may not have something to do with the curses. We also need to keep looking into Yoshimi and Nejima. For now, we'd better start following up on the few leads we've got. Guess better see what Ario's found out.
What have
What's up, buddy?
out? Things at the station were pretty hectic, but I managed to get some info.
Tell me more.
Let me fill you in.
Please. Thanks. The floor's yours.
This isn't a floor, it's the ground.
Oh boy, time for you to do a lot of talking. Serial killings.
Here we go. Total of 3 mysterious deaths were confirmed in the area, including the one in this park. So let's start with that one. The young man we found here. He's dead, very dead. He's been identified as Shogo Oki, 20... it's Oki, but you know, it's fine. 25 years old, a regular old office worker who worked around here.
Gotta dedicate ourselves to the bit.
Yep.
Oki.
He died of asphyxiation due to water in the lungs. He drowned.
He drowned? In the middle of a park? It's not possible. It's gotta be a curse we're dealing with here.
About that, boss, isn't this park associated with one of those 7 mysteries, too? Whispering Canal, right there.
Fuck, there we go. Whispering Canal.
That's right, the Whispering Canal. It does seem like there'd be a link between a canal and death by drowning, don't you think?
Sharp thinking, Ario. Starting to get the hang of this. So let's assume they're related. What's next?
Before that, the body of a woman was found behind a residential complex in Kamezawa. The victim has been identified as Tawaka Hayashi, 29 years old. She was an office worker who lived on her own in the area. As for the cause of death, well...
Yes?
The entirety of her body was crushed by some kind of strong external force.
We know what that one is now, but...
Yep.
Oh, interesting. Because...
They're out and about.
But yeah, but the bearer of that is the, oh my god, Yako. She's the one who has it. So she's the only one who could have done that.
No murder weapon was discovered in the area, but considering the way she was found, looking for something large, flat, and heavy that would have crushed her in one fell swoop.
That would be a fall from a super high, unless there's something else that we don't know, but... Hang on, are you saying she was stepped on, meaning... Oh, okay, well, if we're going stepped on... The foot washing mansion doesn't do anything like that, though.
No.
Because we know what the foot washing mansion does. That one's a sound one.
It wasn't it the Taiko Suguru, I think? Let's check.
Let me look at my files. If we look at the 7 mysteries... we don't even have anything on that one. No. That's about the drums. Evergreen Beach.
That's not it.
That one, Hang one with false information. The clappers, did we get that one? That's fire. Beckoning light, don't have that one. Fool's procession.
That's what it was.
Yeah, but
Fatal
that one's
fall.
the, yeah. That one's not by stepping, though. Leaves the curse bear behind. That's the drowning one. That's just all mysteries. Foot washing machine. Oh, foot washing. It's crushing.
Oh.
Okay, so it'd be the foot washing mansion. We haven't really encountered that one really.
No,
so.
this is a totally different one. Exactly. Crushing is the foot washing mansion's modus operandi.
Because why do we have that? That's actually a great... Oh, who the fuck had that one? Because that's not one in our possession. That's the foot washing mansion still.
You don't remember who had it? The guy with the glasses.
Well, no, that was the foot washing mansion. I'm talking about the one we literally just did. Oh my god.
Yeah, the foot washing mansion. Go to it. Wash. Crushing.
Oh, I guess it's just because I never saw our death before. Okay, sorry.
Your short-term memory.
It's been a lot.
Yikes.
Fuck me. All right, moving on.
Man, you okay?
No.
All right, same. The place the body was discovered is also known to be related to the Seven Mysteries.
Then is this Namagaki's doing? Shit, I knew he'd used it. Judging by the amount of soul dregs, the victim was a regular person, not a curse bearer.
If you had just kept going.
Guess we should report this to the Paranormal Affairs.
Got it. As for the third victim, he was identified as Kohei Jinochi, 32, a teacher at Komagata High. He was found in the school's courtyard. Cause of death appears to be external trauma from a fall or heavy blow. The impact crushed his arms and legs. Since he was found in the middle of the courtyard, he couldn't have fallen from the gymnasium or the main building.
Hold on. No, that's... Wait. But...
Yep.
But...
Yep.
But...
Yep.
But what about...
Uh-huh. Yeah. Weird.
A teacher dying at school. And not just any school. Komagata House is one of the Seven Mysteries.
The Fool's Procession, if I remember right.
Right?
Right!
Yeah.
That's what the Fool's Procession is supposed to be. It's too big of a coincidence. Can't rule out the possibility that this death was also the work of a curse. I see. Either way, it seems all three victims can be tied to the Seven Mysteries.
There's probably a curse spirit at the center of it all pulling the strings. But you've got a point, all these strange deaths do point in one direction.
That's right, and Hajime's case wasn't all that different either.
He also died of mysterious causes in a place connected to the Seven Mysteries. Problem is that the timing doesn't match up. He died before the before the curses were activated.
Could he have been hit by a different curse? One that didn't have anything to do with the Seven Mysteries?
He just had a convenient heart attack. That's a thought, but... If that were the case, we'd be dealing with a powerful practitioner when he could pull off a curse like that without using a curse stone. There are many people in this day and age who could do something like that.
Oh, really? I see. I don't know much about that stuff.
I'd be more surprised if you did. What else do you have to say about the serial killings?
Well, looking at these deaths, it seems like many of the curse bearers acted last night.
But we can't rule out that there were more killings from which the bodies haven't been found.
Yikes, I hadn't thought of that.
But there is one silver lining. Judging by my own curse stone, it seems that the curses can't be activated while the sun's out.
Oh, that's great news. So basically we're safe during the daytime?
Exactly. It's also likely why Nejima gave us till dusk.
He must have known the curse stones couldn't be used during the day.
Either way, we got till nightfall to settle this. It's time we flushed out the other curse bearers.
Aye, boss, let's do this.
Now we got more to talk about, though. The curse bearers themselves.
Well, at the moment, we only know the identity of 4 curse bearers, you included. Yutaro Namagaki had the foot washing mansion, and Hideki Araishi had the ever-burning lantern. We got both of their curse stones. Then there's Nejima, who claims he has the one-sided reed, which is fucking terrifying.
Yeah, that about sums it up. Oh, interesting. This is going to be a chart we need to keep fucking track of.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, we don't know the Whispering Canal, or the Beckoning Light, or the Tycho of Suguru.
Mm-hmm.
But we have these, knowing that Tetsuo has 3 of them, which is kind of fucking scary when you think about it. But I mean, I'll trust him to the end of the earth.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's still a couple mysteries out there. But yeah, like, what's the situation with Mio? Because Mio was
our friend,
thought to be fucking dead in school, but apparently that's not the case. Because I mean, if they were at the school looking at the teacher's body, who was the one we thought had one of the cursed stones, then you would find the other student's body, but that doesn't seem to be a thing that's happened at all. We'll probably learn when we go down the other route what's going on, but this is a great first time to go through.
We better figure out who the remaining 5 are quick. How should we go about looking for them?
There's no point in searching blindly without a lead. Let's focus on other things for now. Tracking down Nejima may lead us to the other curse bears too. Either way, he should be our top priority. He can do some real damage if we don't get him. I also want to look a little more into Yoshimi. I got a feeling there's some connection there.
Aye, boss. Sounds like we got our work cut out for us.
You've got your work cut out for you.
What?
In the paperwork, kid.
Wait.
I do the field work.
No, we're both out here.
Nope, only me. It's too dangerous, kid.
Nope, I'm here too. You can't get rid of me. I asked around Sumita's Community Safety Bureau. That's where Yoshimi was stationed. It seems like he was investigating the apparent suicide of a girl named Michio Shiraishi.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That name again. He was trying to determine whether it really was a suicide. Looking into the height of the building, the force of the impact, her wounds, all that. He must have suspected some kind of foul play because he ordered a full investigation. It had already been deemed a suicide and his superiors told him not to go stirring things up.
Huh. What was the evidence?
Well, according to the report I found on his desk that night, the body was found at the foot of a building a ways away from the road. There was no evidence of vehicular collision, so it was ruled a suicide, but
he thought there was more to it?
Yes, a truck or other flat-faced vehicle traveling at high speeds could have inflicted similar damage. In other words, sometimes a traffic accident can look an awful lot like a fall.
There's a chance that it wasn't a suicide. But what a terrible way to go.
There were no brake marks on the road, meaning it would have been a hit and run. The vehicle would have hit her without slowing down at all.
It's turning into quite the grisly case. But the vehicle couldn't have come out from a collision like that unscathed.
Exactly, so I asked the traffic bureau to keep an eye out for any vehicles with frontal damage. But I haven't heard back from them yet. I don't think they're looking very hard.
So we got no proof. That said, if it was a traffic accident rather than a suicide, it's possible that someone silenced Yoshimi because he was on the verge of discovering the truth.
That's true. You think the driver is the one who did him in?
Not quite. Yoshimi had already talked to forensics and the traffic bureau, right? His death wouldn't have covered things up.
You're right on that. Even if the suicide was a cover-up for a hit and run, it doesn't seem like enough reason to kill a cop. Oh, that's right. Unrelated, but I got something else too. I managed to get a hold of Michio Shiraishi's address. Yoshimi went there a bunch over the course of his investigation. Might be a good idea for us to drop by too.
Good thinking. Hopefully that'll give us some more leads. Alright, let's move on to the next topic.
Time to talk more, I guess.
Oh, what about more about Hajime?
Remember the girl Yoshimi met the day he died? One Hitomi Okuda? Community safety didn't have any contact information for her on hand.
Not even an address?
Well, they had her parents' information, but when I called, they said they hadn't heard from her in a month. Lots of family issues from the sound of it. They even said they didn't want anything to do with her anymore. That said, she still goes to school once in a while, so we might be able to find her there.
Not sure really have the time for a stakeout right now, but she could be a key witness. Can we have community safety track her down for us?
We can ask, but it might be tricky to get it done today. For starters, Komagata High School is closed today.
Because of that teacher that died?
That's right.
Alright, if it's not something we can do today, we may have to forget about it. Let's move on then. But I'll remember that info. Ooh, more?
Got some information about Yoshimi's fiancé from Community Safety. Her name was Mayu Shozawa, 27 years old. She works as a beautician in the area. Look, I managed to get a picture of her. She sure is a beauty. But...
oh boy, here it comes. But what?
Community safety hasn't been able to contact her since Yoshimi died. Not by phone or at her house. In other words, no response. Dead silence.
Dead? Silence? There it is. Can't things just be easy for once?
No.
Yeah, we got a picture to go with this one though too.
Ooh, she is pretty.
He's beautician, the fiance of Hajime Yoshimi, a police officer in the community of Pizarro, and Mayu's current whereabouts are currently unknown. It's definitely starting to look suspect. A crime of passion, perhaps?
It is fairly common for people to be killed by a lover or a spouse. But Yoshimi was well liked, and they'd been together for over 10 years.
You never know. Things would be different behind closed doors.
I guess so.
But we'll have to consider the opposite scenario too. Could be the same person who was after Yoshimi's after his fiancée as well. She could be in danger.
You're right. Either way, she's important to the case. HQ already has people looking for her. We'll know as soon as she's found.
Anything else on that? No, you've done that one.
Nope.
But now we still got Fumichika.
HQ has mobilized a search unit for Nejima, but so far we haven't received any word, which is very concerning.
Guessing it wasn't at home or at work?
About that, apparently he vacated his last known address a week ago.
How fucking convenient. You serious? So we have no idea where he lives?
No, it gets worse. I checked in with the factory he was working at. They told me he was only there for a month before he quit.
Hold on a second. You're telling me nobody caught that?
Well, I had the same thought, so I spoke to his probation officer. Turns out he'd been doing house visits and interviews, but never bothered checking on his workplace. He also said he lost track of Nejima when he moved to a new place.
Jeez, that's just sloppy.
Yeah, it's really a bad situation we've got here. I've heard that they're giving people parole to just about anyone these days because they're running out of room in the prisons. Which also means there aren't enough probation officers to go around. Dude's probably overworked.
So Nejima got to fuck about unsupervised. God damn it. That asshole's annoyingly good at faking remorse. Or insanity. Whichever the situation calls for. Back when I arrested him all those years ago, just talking to him left a bad taste in my mouth.
From what I heard on the phone, it was terrifying. He's probably hiding under a false name, which will make it hard to track him down. That'd explain why he's so brazenly made contact.
That asshole, he's mocking us.
Well, for now, the paperwork to circulate his name and mugshot is being filed.
It's gonna take way too long. We only have until dusk.
Yeah, it's a problem.
More about this asshat.
I don't want to talk about him, but speaking of Nejima...
Yeah?
Did you manage to reach your daughter? It'd be best to put her in a protective custody as soon as possible.
Not yet. I can't reach her. They called, but she's not picking up. Wasn't home when they went to the house either.
That's not good. Does that mean she never came home? And why weren't you the one trying to reach her?
Shut up. I don't have all her contact info, alright?
Damn, she really doesn't trust you, huh?
Either way, I told her mother that it was an emergency, that we'd send an officer to find her and get her to safety. She was real reluctant, but I got her to agree.
I guess that explains why you got divorced. But if you, her former father, can't find her, how the hell did Nejima do it?
Former, huh? That cuts deep.
Yikes, sorry, just kinda slipped out.
Anyway, I suspect it has something to do with his curse echo.
Back on topic already, huh?
He said his curse could kill a lot of people in a short time. Maybe allow him to act from a distance.
I see.
The one-sided read. What was that story about again?
Something about a man stalking a woman who goes insane and chops her up.
Right. One of the more gruesome of the 7 mysteries.
Yeah.
Let's talk more about that on the same fucking subject.
As for Nejima's whereabouts, all we can do is throw more people at it till we find something. I'll check in with HQ frequently to see if they've got any updates. And that's about it. Shall we continue our investigation?
You goddamn right, kid.
We could go to Komagata High School, look into Hitomi Okuda, or to Michio Shiraishi's house to find out more about her. We got 2 options.
Oh, man. Think to myself. There's not many to do, but all we can do. This ain't looking good. We're gonna run out of town if we don't do something. Gotta keep moving.
Are Are you playing music from your phone again and talking along to it like a noir TV show? Can you imagine?
Oh my god, open up a whole kind of... Well, you know what? Let's just keep down this path. Might as well keep going down this till we get shut out.
Fancy sushi. Let me have some water first.
Go and have some water. Some rears, Vince. With dusk fast approaching, they have no time to waste. With that in mind, Hitomi and Ariel direct the investigation towards Komagata High School and the Shiraishi residence.
I love these two.
Let's keep it going, baby. And so we went to Komagata High School to investigate to
Boss,
see
why are you talking to yourself?
anything we could find.
Boss,
The coffee mug was staining my wooden desk.
Boss, why are you narrating everything? You're scaring me.
It's been 4 years since my daughter last looked at me with a smile on her face.
I thought you got sleep. What's wrong with you? Here we are, Komagata High.
Here we are, Komagata High.
Boss, please. Classes are suspended for the day.
Classes are suspended for the day.
Students are just kind of wandering around aimlessly.
Aimlessly.
Stop!
Think. Ideally, we could talk to someone who was involved in the incident. Easier said than done, though.
Is there something on my shirt? Don't tell me I stink.
I couldn't tell him the truth of the situation. He stank bad.
The news of the dead teacher has also attracted a fair share of rubberneckers. The atmosphere's kind of tense with this many cops around.
Not with this music playing out of my iPod shuffle.
Your iPod shuffle? What?
Exactly.
This place isn't only connected to the case because the students were under Yoshimi's jurisdiction. It's also the site of the Fool's Procession, and of course where that teacher was killed. Seems like a likely place to find some clues, don't you think?
Oh, I couldn't agree more. School gates.
School gate will stay locked while forensics inspects the scene of the incident. Looks like they're still busy. Let's talk to the person in charge later.
Is there really nothing else I can do?
Why am I getting Danganronpa vibes from this? Komagata High's gymnasium also serves as a polling place and evacuation center. A lot of the buildings around here are still made of wood, but this place looks safe and sturdy.
Is that really all I can fucking do? I really got nothing around here? I came over here for nothing? I gotta wait or something?
I don't know. Alright, speaking of schools.
What is it?
Can you get the... Thank you. You said paranormal affairs can't help us right now. So why don't we get that psychic high schooler you mentioned to help us? A lot of the people involved in this case lead back to this school anyway, so it might make things easier to have them with us.
For a guy who questioned me on the legality of working with them, you sure seem eager to exploit underage labor.
Hey, who said anything about exploiting them? I just want to give our young experts the opportunity to shine.
When did you become such a smooth talker? I'm afraid I don't know where they are.
Oh, I see. I wonder if there's anyone who could help us scout the area. Like, anyone.
Okay, I guess that's the end of that. So, fuck, I guess I'm done here for now until I can find something.
Do you think?
No, I already thunk earlier, but it's a different one now.
Yeah.
9 a.m. Perfectly reasonable time for students to be at school. And yet, I doubt this'll be that simple. God, I love this song.
I know you do. You play it all the time.
I guess that's just do a double check. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna be done. I'm gonna move on to I'll go to the neighborhood then. We'll go to the neighborhood. We'll check out the other house, and then we'll come back to the school.
It's still blasting too.
It is. I've got it on loop. Don't worry, kid. It's inspirational.
Okay. Whatever you say, Buzz.
Oh, I say.
I don't know. Seems like Michio's house is at the end of this road. We don't want to intimidate them, so maybe I should go alone. The houses are really crammed together in these narrow alleyways. Strangers like us walking through definitely stand out. Really feels like old Tokyo.
Neil Old Tokyo?
No.
Alright, look at the surroundings. It's quiet. Too quiet.
I knew you were gonna say that.
This place is normally pretty lively, full of people coming and going. But it seems like everyone's decided to stay inside because of the recent incidents. Can't say I blame them at all. I'll think to myself. So, the Shiraishi household. There is a chance that Michio didn't actually kill herself. Might be the best that we didn't find her parents.
I like this song.
Same. There he goes, checking the Shiraishi house at the end of the road. The street's real narrow, so two big guys like us would stick out like a pair of sore thumbs. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, he just didn't change his thing, but...
Alright, I'll go check the house.
Alright, don't go die.
Try not to. Watch that be the last we see of him. I'd be so sad.
So, the Shiraishi household. Okay, no, that's the same thing from before. Okay. Maybe I can try and go up? Here's off checking the Shiraishi household. I'll just wait till he gets back.
Hey, I'm back. I'm not dead.
Oh, you're back.
No luck, boss.
No one home?
Doesn't look like it. I knocked for a while, but nobody came to the door.
It's because they're fucking dead.
Don't say that. I glanced in the windows, but there was no sign of activity inside either.
Because they're dead.
Nope, and I saw about 3 newspapers stuffed into their mailbox.
Because they're dead. Huh.
We're not allowed to go in. We don't have a search warrant.
Harry looks kind of disappointed.
I don't want them to be dead. Looks like no one's home right now. Let's try again later.
Oh, I think I'm literally stuck. I have to suspend.
I couldn't think.
Well, I mean, I can, but the spin button's there literally saying that I mean, let me see if it's even changed, but not much we can do if they're not home. Let's go somewhere else for now. Well, I guess I'm gonna suspend. Boop.
Man.
Give it a roll.
Hitomi's help.
Do we go down that path? Sure, let's start it. Why not?
Time for more water.
Bringing her friend back from the... Try that again. Bring your friend back from the dead means she'll have to pay the price. Yako makes it home safely, still isn't sure how to proceed with her curse. She worries about Mio as the night passes. Well, let's go over all this. 8 a.m.
Okay. Well,
are you fucking alive?
She's alive.
Did you like play dead in there? Are you a ghost? Are you space ghost coast to coast in me?
Oh, good morning, Yako. Huh? Yako, rise and shine. Huh? You're up. Huh? It's morning? Are you okay? Can you remember your name? Duh, I'm...
The Spectre of the Spirit Board.
Oh my god.
Yako.
As tempting as that is.
Yako.
Yes, I'm Yako Sakazaki. Good. Seems like you're fully awake. What? Mio, thanks for last night. Was everything okay? Yep, still alive. Couldn't dispel the curse echo or learn the identity of who'd used it, but I managed to at least get away. I thought you died. But in that situation, it's the best you can hope for. I'm sorry I got you involved in something so dangerous. I meant to look for you as soon as the sun rose, but I was just so sleepy. I can't even remember when I fell asleep. It's okay. It's only natural to be exhausted after what you went through. Besides, I also feel bad that you've been wrapped up in all this. It's supposed to be my job to prevent that from happening. Oh yeah, you said something about that last night. Just who are you exactly, Mio? The truth is, I've been trained in things having to do with the supernatural. Huh? You mean you can just learn that kind of stuff like you would with flower arranging?
Well...
No. I had quite the eventful childhood. Huh. Sounds like it must have been tough. Yes, it would take a long time to explain, so let's leave it at that for now. As fate would have it, I've ended up as the apprentice, or maybe more like assistant to a notable paranormal expert.
Hey!
Schools have always had more paranormal disturbances because young people tend to be more susceptible to these things. I'm sent to schools that may experience something paranormal and put a stop to it before it happens. Wow, that's amazing! It's like a part-time job you do while also being a student? Well, I do help maintain public order, but it's all part of my training, so I don't get any money. Oh, that sucks. You got it rough then, but still, that is really amazing. You were so cool when you faced off against the evil spirit. I never know if I should be happy when you compliment me like that. Anyways, that's why it's up to me to resolve any paranormal issues at the school. And why I'm going to look into the cause of all this. But for now, let's head to school. Yeah. Oh, do you have your curse stone? Now that it's daytime and its power is diminished, I should be able to hold on to it. Want to give it a try? Right, I do have it, but... Yako. Is it really so wrong trying to bring Michio back? I mean,
yes.
I can't approve of it. The rite may seem like a dream come true, but if it involves taking the lives of other people, then... Yeah, true. I want to make sure this whole ritual ends without anyone getting hurt. That's what I believe and what I'll put before anything else. I'm sorry, but is it okay if I hold on to it? Yako. I promise I won't use the curse no matter what, but maybe there's some other way. I just have this feeling that I shouldn't give up on the possibility just yet. That said, I'll help you, even if it's to stop the curses. For the Michio that still exists within me, I'll settle things so that we can move forward. Okay, but if you're feeling danger, you can give me the curse stone at any point.
Not gonna happen.
Right! Thank you, Mio! Okay then, let's go.
Files updated.
Not
What
gonna
updated?
happen, but thank you.
Candy shop, Sonoya. Old-fashioned candy shop. Been Yako family for 3 generations.
That's right.
In the beginning, you can spot Yako
family
watching over the store, cooking money, cooking all kind of stuff. It's a candy shop. Okay. However, the harsh reality is that the traditional candy shops dropped during a period of high economic growth when many confectionery manufacturers in the market are experiencing a steady decline due to the rise of convenience stores. Blah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to school and realize that a teacher's
candy
dead.
is like, I've seen videos of it. It's really cool to see how they make it.
I wonder if this is gonna like reveal the fact that, or maybe she won't even know that we bodied the teacher because she won't know any of the details of it.
Huh? I thought it usually. I thought it usually noisy.
Unusually.
Unusually. That's still. I thought it unusually noisy.
Yeah.
There's a big group of people and police in front of the school. Did something happen? The police are here, then something must have. I'll go ask. Thanks!
One of the teachers fell to their death.
This isn't good. Huh? What happened? Don't panic, okay? I'm panicking already. The first teacher who came to work this morning found something. Okay. Mr. Jinochi was found dead in the middle of the school grounds. But what? They're closing the school for today. But that's not all. I didn't know this either since I didn't watch the morning news, but rumors are spreading that a number of bodies were found nearby. What? There's no way! Why? Could it be because of the curse? We don't know enough to say. From what I heard, Mr. Jinochi's body was in the middle of the grounds. But his body was covered in bruises, like he'd fallen from somewhere high.
Yeah.
Weird.
Weird, huh?
Taking into account his unnatural death and the timing, it's very likely this has something to do with the curse. You're saying someone used their curse on him last night?
Yeah, someone.
Seems like it, doesn't it? But that's so scary! Geesh, so the curses really do kill people. And someone used it? Shh, keep your voice down, okay? What would happen if another curse bearer heard you? Sorry.
There's some interest. He's fucking dead, dude.
Yep.
Interesting.
I wish we had a little more information, but they've locked up the front gate. Maybe we could sneak in through the back entrance. That person over there. Isn't that Hitomi Okuda? You're right. That's unusual. Oh, but she was at the school last night, too! She must know something about Mr. Jinochi. Let's see what she has to say.
Hey, you!
Oh, Mio, wait for me!
What are you doing?
You remember her, right?
Oh, I do.
You did her voice. I don't know if you want to keep doing her voice.
Yeah, I'll keep you. Huh? So you're telling me the two of you were the ones at the school last night? No sense hiding it then. Plus, I owe you one, Mio. I'll tell you everything I know.
Thank you. She owes you?
Oh, I didn't mean to that one, but...
Oh, yeah, right after I transferred here, there was a bit of trouble.
She gave me one of those, what was it? Oh, exorcisms?
Huh, So that's what it was. I'm sorry, what? No.
Yeah, just nonchalantly talking about exorcisms. Yeah, let's go over the exorcism part first.
Hitomi, you were possessed by some kind of evil spirit?
I don't understand it all too well myself. What I can say for sure is, thanks to Mio, those weird symptoms that were happening to me all went away.
Yep, some people are born with a natural sensitivity to the paranormal. They tend to end up isolated as they struggle to relate to the people around them. They also tend to draw spirits to them naturally. This can cause strange symptoms they don't understand, like headaches, muscle stiffness, and hallucinations, even memory problems. Sure, it must have been very hard. So that's how it works, huh? Do people also have their personality taken over when possessed too? It is possible with spirits who have a very close relationship to their target, like siblings or a parent and child. But you almost never hear about people being taken over completely. It's when the two parties aren't in sync that those negative effects can start to appear.
So the seances or whatever you see on TV are all bogus?
Not quite. There are mediums and diviners who can align their minds with the spirit they call. Though there are people on TV there are people on TV who are just putting on a performance.
Huh.
There are people who in life had extremely powerful spirit sense or a deep connection with the person. But even they shouldn't be able to completely take over the person they possess. And even if they could, it'd only be enough to pressure them to choose certain behaviors that wouldn't be unusual for them to do on their own to begin with. But if that's the case...
You're possessed, Yako. I'm calling it right now. You're possessed last night.
Yeah.
When you killed the teacher.
Wouldn't you not know if you were choosing that behavior of your own will or not? And that's why there are lots of cases where people don't even realize they're possessed. Though the spirit may influence the behavior and memories of the host, the deeper their connection in life, the easier it is for that to occur. I see. Getting possessed by a spirit is pretty complicated, huh? I totally didn't get possessed by my dead friend that I've been trying to bring back to life. Must have been tough for you being possessed for so long, Hitomi.
That might happen to me doesn't make any difference. You being able to see spirits and stuff has nothing to do with how things ended up like this.
Yeah, it's not like being able to see them is your fault either. The same goes for me. Maybe it's just something we have to live with. I think you have a knack for it yourself, Yako. Bet you could see them too with a little training.
Yeah. Fine.
I think I may pass.
Looks directly at camera.
Yeah.
More exorcism.
So that's why you do the job you do, huh, Mio?
That was just weird when she showed up all of a sudden saying she was going to exorcise me. If you hadn't said anything, I probably would have knocked your lights out.
You tried to perform an exorcism on her without telling her anything? You see, in my experience, most people don't understand no matter how much I explain. They only accept my explanation after they see the results. Huh, I guess that makes sense.
How about his death?
Pretty music.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Mr. Jinochi?
Heard about it? Known about it since last night. Saw that asshole bite on the school grounds myself.
What? You saw it happen? Tell us about it. What happened exactly?
I don't know myself. It was pitch black. What I can tell you... It was almost dawn. Probably around 3. Started freaking out all of a sudden. Ran out of the ground like something was chasing him. Then screamed. Hey, someone help me! Forgive me, Michio! Something like that while he was running around.
Michio? He mentioned Michio? Was there anyone else on the grounds?
It's too dark to see from where I was. But for just a second, I think I saw a girl in a school uniform with the hair and braids.
Oh?
I didn't go out to make sure, so it could have been nothing for all I know. Then I heard him begging for his life, like, I was wrong and I'll do anything. And all of a sudden, his arms and legs snapped, and he was just standing there.
His arms and legs broke without anything being done to him?
He fell over and quit moving, so I thought I'd better get out of there. Then he croaked. That's all I saw.
I see. But from what you've told us, it almost sounds like Michio's ghost chased down Mr. Jinochi and killed him.
Hell if I know anything about it. I'm just telling you what I heard him say.
Looking at Yako, did you see that?
Yeah. Well, we got a couple more lines of questioning to go through. We'll go ahead and figure out what all you know next time.
Oh boy. I wonder.
Hit me.
If the police boys are gonna come back and see at least Yako here and talk to her.
I don't know. It could be. I imagine it's going to be any of these three that they'll talk to in due time. But yeah, I definitely think that Yako got possessed.
Yeah.
I'd say in that moment, because there's just
By
a lot
Michio.
that's on there. And like, I don't want to metagame, but also when Mio asked us what our name was, like the game made one of those like major choice decision sounds when we picked it. So I do wonder if there is something behind that.
Because Michio was one of the options.
It was.
And so was the spirit board thing.
Yeah, but maybe that's not anything they can pick yet until we get, answers. But I'm already getting a sneaking suspicion.
Yeah.
That's why they're doing soul exorcism bit, is they're setting the groundwork for the fact that, you can get possessed and not even know it really,
and not even remember it. And
it's
only people who were close in life could get possessed by that person usually. And
they're setting up a whole front on that one, and I am ready for Yako to be the big bad.
Yeah. Just this.
Poor girl.
Yeah.